Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to the Zephyrs Achievement Race, where we spawn into a brand new world. We spin the wheel, which will give us a random achievement to achieve. And we try and get it done as quickly as possible so that we can play Minecraft in a way I wouldn't normally. And today, we are going to be visiting 5 different biomes. Okay, we've done this one not too long ago. But it's always interesting because you never quite know where you spawn, and so it always just is a little bit more difficult. I do count biomes to be very different from each other, so let's see what we can find. I have restarted the timer because now you'll see at the top of my screen you can see what biome we're in. We are currently in a forest. Isn't that exciting? I tried to be a little bit stricter with these rules, so I'm not going to count like a birch forest and a regular forest as different biomes. But what I am going to do is I'm going to count this cold ocean as a separate biome. If I find a river biome, I'll count that as separate, but like a warm ocean would still be the same biome to me. So we have 2 of the 5. I feel like we can get this done before one Minecraft day for sure if I don't jinx myself. But how quickly can I really get this done? Am I wasting my time gathering a little bit of materials? I think I am, but I just want to have a little bit of food on me. Because if I'm going to be sprint running everywhere, I think having a little bit of food would be quite valuable. So let's just quickly gather some stuff. But hi, welcome. This is the Zephyrs Achievement Race, where, you know, I try and complete random achievements just for fun, just because why not? You know, who's gonna stop me? If I want to play Minecraft and get random achievements, who is going to stop me? Now we're in a taiga, but I think this is just another forest biome to me. So I'm gonna leave it. This could be a good biome though, because it's usually near colder biomes, which we haven't seen. I say as if we've been like walking in this world forever and like I haven't seen a cold biome in like years, where it's been like not even 2 minutes. But this could also be rather dangerous, because whenever I come across a taiga biome, they tend to go on for actual years, which isn't good if you're trying to see a bunch of different biomes. No, you know what? I think I might count the taiga as separate from a forest, just because it isn't like, you know, like a forest. So I guess we've seen 3. I will see how I feel by the time I find, you know, 5, if I'm like, we'll count this or not. But currently, right, we're stuck in the middle of this biome. There's nothing else around for us. But obviously, like an old growth spruce taiga is the same as a taiga in my brain. You know, very interesting rules. But when, you know, you make a challenge up yourself, you can actually just make up the rules as you go along. Fun fact. Anybody who doesn't know that, now you know. When you're in charge, you're in charge. Okay, well, I fear what I said about this spruce taiga going on forever is true. But eventually we'll have to find new lands, right? Eventually, that could be a river. Maybe I go down to the river. And the river might bring us to new lands quicker. I don't have any Minecraft sound. Okay, well, Minecraft sound is now back. It's like, I feel like I should have taken fall damage there. And I did. I just didn't hear it. Alright, let's be a nice little river biome here. Perfect. That's a river biome checked off of the list. And let's quickly craft ourselves a boat so we can get out of here. I feel like I jinxed myself a little bit, but nothing crazy. Alright, let's see what else we can find. I do like the little firefly bushes. More taiga. We're kind of looking for like one more biome. It would be nice if we just kind of ran into like ice spikes or some snow. This is more forest. I'm not going to count it. That could in theory be a mountain, but I don't want to risk going up there and then having it not be a mountain and having wasted a bunch of time. Sometimes you have to take a little bit of a risk, because I don't think this is going to count as a mountain because this is forest. Okay. The risk did not pay off, but maybe down this way. You gotta follow the river turns, and eventually you'll find exactly what you're looking for. I think we got a little bit unlucky with our spawn, or maybe the direction we picked to walk in. I feel like we have just kind of been surrounded by the same biome forever and ever. I was like, what is this? But it's a village. It's like, this doesn't feel like, there shouldn't be like dirt here, but it wasn't dirt, it was wood. This is a very cute little village. That is insane generation right there. Just the house on the hill. Where do I want to go? I'm gonna double back on myself. See, now I'm wondering if I would have gone up to that mountain if it would have registered as a mountain. But I've made my choices now, and there's nothing to do but commit. I don't know if this challenge involves much skill. What it does involve is a biome recognition, maybe, and just really quickly moving everywhere. This could be a beach biome, but like, do I care about beach biomes? I don't think I do. Surely one of these coastlines is going to be not a forest. Also, how are we still in a river? This is clearly an ocean. Ooh, this could be the rocky shore. I take a rocky shore right now. Okay. It is the stony shore. We have officially completed this challenge in just about 6 minutes. Okay, this has gotten easier in the, you know, time I've been spending doing this challenge. Maybe I need to up the stake to like 10 biomes next time. I think that could be interesting. And then maybe be a little bit less strict with it. I think that could be fun, because I feel like 5 biomes, you're almost always going to be able to find 5 biomes relatively quickly, but 10 biomes, now that could actually be a little bit of a challenge. We have, you know, the plains over here. Let's just see how it would go. Why not? You know, we're just exploring, we're just running. We've achieved the challenge today for, you know, the wheel. We've done our 5 biomes, but what's stopping me from checking out just a couple more? So this is 6. Yeah, I think we gotta up our chances of become better at the challenges, which is always good. I mean, this one isn't really, you know, skillful, so does it really feel like a challenge? Not particularly. But it has, okay, a beach for 7. Nevertheless, you know, I've gotten better at figuring it out. I think one thing this challenge kind of really teaches me is just kind of like world movement and what I can expect to follow one biome from the other. Which helps if I'm, you know, on a quest for a specific type of wood or something and I end up walking for several years, but then I recognize that these biomes are cold biomes, and so they should probably lead me to a spruce biome. That's one way it's probably helped me. I should have stopped at the village to grab a little bit of food. But that's too late now. But yeah, sometimes you also get unlucky with mega biomes. So like the spruce we were in was just a mega biome. This plains is looking to be quite big as well. Although up here could be another mountain. You know, it could be another mountain, as if I've been on one already today. I haven't. Oh, I was hoping they would just connect. You wouldn't happen to just be a mountain? No, of course not. That would be silly. Let's just... Oh, that was actually a pretty clean fall. I expected to hit more down the way, but I guess we've lived. You know what? And also it allows me to appreciate all of the beautiful Minecraft generation, you know? The world is your oyster, and there's just so much to explore. And you never quite know what's going to be over the next mountain, around the next river bend. Who knows? We could run into like a mushroom island right now. I don't know, it would be strange. I wouldn't expect one in the middle of my plains biome, but we could, in theory, run into one of them. Okay, now we're in a meadow for 8. I would have thought, you know, mountain before meadow, but I guess if you would like to be a meadow, who am I to stop you? One of my favorite biomes still is the flower forest, so this biome is honestly quite fun. Quite fun indeed. Lots of pretty flowers out here. Nighttime is falling, but we've only seen 8 biomes, so clearly I have to keep jumping around. Big fan of whatever this is. You know what? Big fan. It's just, you know, calm, peaceful Minecraft. I didn't know my shaders made these flowers glow. This is kind of awesome and epic, and it feels very magical. And I would have never seen this if I'd only explored the first 5 biomes, so clearly it was all meant to be this way. That's a child. Oh my goodness. You know what? Maybe this was where I was meant to die. Have we considered that? Maybe this is... amongst the flowers is where I was meant to end today's adventure. You know what? We gave it our best shot. We beat the challenge. I don't know why I'm talking like we lost. In the future, maybe I'll change it to 10 biomes. But for now, we are in a beautiful, beautiful meadow biome. The moon is lighting our path for us, and who knows what we'll explore in the next world. Who knows what next biome we shall find. But for today, I think we found all the biomes we could find. Just a little calm, peaceful Minecraft. Because it doesn't always have to be stressful and technical and about progressing and beating some type of end goal. Sometimes you just want to explore the world and look at the pretty flowers, and that is enough. So hopefully you enjoyed this little achievement race video. Who knows what the next achievement is we'll get to achieve together. But for today, we've achieved what we wanted and seen some beautiful lands along the way. If you have any ideas for any other challenges you want to see me add to the wheel, definitely let me know. I'm always trying to add fun, new, exciting games and aims for me in the game. So definitely let me know. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I do always appreciate your support. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I'll see you again very, very soon in this world or the next. Alright, have a good one. Bye-bye!